it's Belinda again from My Style Journey. I realized that I've filmed all the footage and I didn't preface it. So I just want to preface the video by saying that this is the initial capture of the house. Yes, we've seen it before. Yes, we've been to the house before, but I just wanted to show you what it looked like before we even started any of the renovations. So come along with me and have a look at our ugly house. I've named it Ugly House. We are going to do our best to make it beautiful. So come along with me and enjoy our journey with us. This is our existing garage in the new house, new very old house. This current garage is going to become Johan's workshop, and we are going to build a garage out here that will adjoin to this workshop, and that will become our new garage. To the side of the garage we have the house, and then we have these strange walls I'm going to show you in a minute. So we have this wall, which is called a screen wall, that comes from the garage, and then there's another wall. They're both half walls. They're called screen walls, which we're going to remove. And then this gate is also going to come out. This is the doorway to the house. This will all change. That's the plan. So you enter into this really grubby kitchen. We're going to change it. There's this tiny little window over here that we want to extend and make a little bit longer. We want to put units in against that whole wall. This window will be staying, not this window. We're going to replace the window, but it'll probably be that size. And then along this wall, we've decided to put in units, and the stove will go in the middle, and this will remain our sink area because the taps are already there. So I'm just going to work as much as we can with what we have. This is the door going to the living areas. And then we have this door over here, which I'm going to board up. And we're hoping to come up with some sort of pantry solution. That's where the entrance to the kitchen is. So I want to come up with some pantry cupboard solution, and then obviously a cleaning cupboard to be included in that whole solution. So that door will be closed up. So going through this door, we're going to open this door up. We're going to extend it along to that wall, and we're not going to have a door on the kitchen. We're going to have it all open. So there will just be an opening to the living areas. And this will be our dining area. This is the fireplace. We are going to definitely replace this. I'm going to take that away and take that away. And then we're going to look for a lovely fireplace to put on the current fireplace, a front to put on that. I like the wood on the top. I think it's lovely and I think it's nice and solid, but I'm not 100% sure if I'm going to stay with that. This window we're going to be enlarging. It'll probably match this window on the side. This window is where we're going to be doing the extension. So this window will become a door. It's going to be just a sliding glass door that will go out onto an extension. Let me just show you outside. So this is the current state of affairs. And then on this side we have these old-fashioned wooden double doors that go out onto a little veranda. The veranda is going to become my study. So we're going to enclose it on that side because that will be the extension on the other side of the study. And then where that gate goes to the outside, we're going to put in a door, and then we're just going to brick it up. I'm going to brick it up on this side, and we're going to brick it up on this side, and it'll just be a door where this gate is, and that'll go into the outside garden, which is quite nice. We were hoping that there was going to be some wooden flooring, but they've taken out the wooden flooring a while ago. So we're going to remove this, but we're not going to put carpets in this area. I'm not 100% sure what we're going to do. I think we're going to go for laminate flooring, a wooden look floor. This door goes out to the current veranda. The veranda is the one that's going to become a study. That is the door that goes to the sitting room. So that's going to be bricked up. And then this will become my entrance to the study. This is the passage going down from the dining room. And this is the first bedroom. It has built-in cupboards. We're probably going to work with these cupboards and just paint the doors. Johan says he will spray paint them. He'll sand them down and spray paint them. They're solid wood, which is really lovely, but we're going to modernize all the handles and all the fittings. This window works for us. It's quite a nice big window, and this also looks out onto that same side of the garden that we're building the extension. So this is quite a nice sized room. You can't really see much from this angle, but we're not going to do much of the doors. These doors we're also going to sand and we're going to paint them. If you come out of this bedroom, carry on down the passage, you come into this lovely lilac purpley room. It's a bit dark. It's getting dark now and we don't have electricity on yet. This window is going to stay the same. This also has a built-in closet. It is an addition to the original house. I don't think it came with this kind of closet. This is a more modern closet to the ones that we have in the house. And I'm going to check the state of this on the inside and we'll decide whether we keep it or whether we just put a wardrobe in here, because we can just use a loose standing wardrobe, which is something that I was actually thinking of doing. But for resale, it's always better to have built-ins. And then at the moment, you can't see it's showing up almost like a blue, but it's a very lilac-y color. I think that's showing up more true to the color. And this is also just a normal standard room, and we're going to keep the doors. And then just before you get to the main, then you come into this bathroom with these tiles that come from the 70s. They're in such good condition, but it's not going to go with my vibe. I really want to go for quite a minimalist kind of look. And we're going to add a shower here. We're going to keep a bath, obviously put a newer bath in. We're going to sort of keep the layout because I think this works. We're just going to put some sort of storage in there. I think we'll need to put like a little unit in there. So these will all be replaced and we'll put a storage unit in there. The window will stay pretty much the same. It has a massive towel rail over there, which we don't see anymore, but we are going to put a shower in here. Watch this space. And then going through to the very colourful main bedroom. So this specific window we want to brick up because it really serves no purpose. We won't be able to use it. There's a very dense hedge that's growing against it. And the hedge we actually want to keep. We'll trim it down, but we want to keep it. So if we keep this window here, it's the only full wall that we have in the bedroom. So we want to make use of it, and we want to put quite a large bed in here. So we need to brick up that window. That window looks out on the same side of the house as the extension's going to be, as bedroom 1 looks out on. And that we are going to keep that size. I think we were going to make it a little bit bigger, but I think that we want to put a chest of drawers as storage below it. So I think it'll just work better. This is the current storage in the bedroom. which is great. We're just going to take the doors off and we're going to get a cupboard specialist in to help us design the inside of the closets to give us maximum storage. And then on this wall, remember that this window won't be there. This wall that's adjacent to the entrance to the main ensuite, I want to do some kind of storage for my handbags, accessories and shoes for Johan and I. Find a nice kind of storage solution for that. And then you go through here into quite a large ensuite. Also has delightful tiles that are in brilliant condition and have not budged. They are still in position. Now remember that nobody has lived here for over a year, so that's why this place looks very bug infested. But I'm going to keep the bath. I'm just not sure that I'm going to have it in this position. I think I might do a freestanding bath against that wall or sort of in that corner. I'm not 100% sure. The current sink I would like to move along here, and we want to do a double sink with storage underneath and then a big mirror at the top. We do want to put a bigger window in here. We want to extend the window on either side, just make it a little bit longer. And then the toilet is behind the door, which I think is perfect. I think we can keep it like that. It works. I just want to show you as you're coming down the passage into this lovely large living area. It is quite a nice size space, and I think for Johan and I it really would have worked, but he would like to have some study space as well. So that's why we're going to be doing the extension, and it'll give us a second lounge. We think that we're going to use this sitting room in the winter, and then the extension that's through that door will be our summer lounge. And that is that. So if you look at it from this side, this door will be made larger and this door will be bricked up, and that'll become some sort of storage solution. So if you go out of the kitchen door, you go into the garage, which is just over here. Now remember that I said that we're going to take these walls down. I think they serve no real purpose. They're not even all the way up to the roof. And we've already done the roof, but these rotting boards are going to be replaced and the gutters are going to be replaced. All these exterior doors, all the doors that go out from the house are going to be replaced. And all the doors that go into any of the outbuildings are going to be replaced. At the moment, we've just got a lot of stuff in our garage, but this is going to become Johan's workshop. And then he will take down these doors, and we're going to put the door that goes from the lounge into the study, that's going to become the study. That wooden door is going to be fitted on one of these sides, and that'll be the entrance from the workshop into the garage. Next to the garage is this other door, and this is going to become our laundry. It actually is a functioning laundry, but it's very old-fashioned, so Johan's going to modernize that for me. And then coming around here, we've got 2 wash lines. This area we want to make into an outdoor barbecue or braai, as we say in South Africa, area. Johan is busy locking up and trying to unlock so that I can show you. But this area is going to become quite a nice space. Johan's going to be building some raised vegetable beds along here. Johan found the key to the laundry, so this is what it looks like at the moment. It's a little bit grubby. That sink will be coming out. That's very old-fashioned. That's something that we used to have years ago in South Africa. It's made of concrete. So that'll come out, and I'm hoping that I can fit both my washing machines along this wall. I'm sure that I will be able to do that. And then somewhere along here, we'll put the tumble dryer, and then in this corner, Johan's going to build some sort of storage for me. And we're going to have an ironing board and an iron and the steamer, and the washing stuff will all be out here. Currently there is no ceiling in here. On the other side of this, is the guest room, so I'm going to show you that in a minute. If you just go a little bit further around the corner, you get to the entrance to our guest suite. Now obviously this is not going to be here. I think we are going to keep this wall in place because I think it gives a little bit of privacy to the guest room, and then we will replace this door so that it fits in with the aesthetic of the rest of the house. We want to do aluminium doors instead of the wooden doors. So you come in here, it's not very big, it's not a very big room. The boiler, as you say, or the geyser as we say in South Africa, is up here, and that will be boxed away, or Johan's going to have some other solution, I think, because we're going to do solar heating in here. So all of this will be away. This won't look like this. I'm going to put a single wardrobe in here, and it's going to work for our guests. You go through this doorway. We're going to take the door off, I think. I don't think we're going to keep this door. It'll just be a walk through, and then here is the current shower, but it's very, very basic, very basic. So we're going to take that and change that a little bit. And then I want to do a lovely wash basin over here with a mirror and wall sconces on either side. I have so many ideas. So that's probably going to happen on this side. And then here is a toilet. The loo will be replaced with a more modern loo. And this is going outside the guest door. So I want to make that very pretty. I want to maybe put a pot plant against the wall, hang a pot plant there or there, depending which one gets more sun, and really make it inviting for a guest to come in here. I just want to show you one more cool thing. In the distance over there, you can see that there was a chicken run. And we're going to keep that. I'm shaking so much. We're going to keep the chicken run, but we're going to modernize it, and we're going to build a proper chicken coop in there that the chickens can go into at night, and we're going to get some chickens. And over there is that very bushy hedge that I don't want to get rid of. And there's a walkway going through. You can't see it, and I'm not going to walk in this tall grass and weeds. I'm just not going to do that. Through there is a little archway that's created by the shrubbery, and I don't want to cut it down. I want to trim it back quite a bit, but I don't want to cut it down. Beyond that border over there in the distance, we have another 2,500 square meters behind this property that we don't yet know what we're going to do with. We thought we might get goats, but we know that that's going to be a lot of work. So we thought that we might plant a forest and do a fire pit or something in the forest. That's on the cards, but that's a project for the future. So this is the current state of affairs in the front garden. How beautiful are these majestic trees that line and border our property. That gate we're going to change, obviously, and then Johan's going to reinforce the fencing along our border. And I have plans for that little area over there. I want to do a remembrance garden for my mum. I still have her ashes. And at the end of this house, at the end on that side, we're going to be doing the extension. So that's going to become the entrance of our home, which is quite exciting. And that is it. Thanks for watching. See you next time.